One spring morning in 2021, I was making breakfast for my kids when my phone buzzed. It was a message from one of my fitness clients, Joan, whose name has been changed for the purpose of the story, and she was distraught. Joan was a wife, a mom of 2 grown boys, and a full-time professional juggling all the things. We'd been working together for almost 6 months, and in that time, she had lost 19 inches, gained muscle tone she'd never seen in her life, and fit into jeans she hadn't worn since college. This particular day was her birthday, and instead of a message filled with joy, she texted me through tears. That morning, rather than rising with joy that was well-earned, she stepped on the scale, saw a number she didn't like, and spiraled. She told me that she couldn't find joy in her birthday because all she felt was anxiety and discouragement. She wasn't where she wanted to be. Despite all her progress, contentment was always out of reach. That moment revealed something I've seen again and again. Joan wasn't really fighting her body. She was fighting what she believed about her body. Joan loved Jesus. She went to church. She believed that she was fearfully and wonderfully made, and yet years of reinforced narratives kept her from feeling that it was true. Her father wasn't one to encourage. A few boyfriends left wounds that never fully healed. And magazines, social media, and marketing kept whispering the same lie: you're not quite enough yet. So when Joan stood in front of the mirror on her birthday morning, she didn't see progress. She didn't see strength. She didn't see a woman made in the image of a perfect God. She saw flaws. She saw failure. She saw not enough yet. A few months later, she moved on to a more intense fitness program, one that cut out entire food groups and promised faster, more extreme results. It led her right back down the same familiar path. Fix the outside, and maybe the inside will finally follow. Focus on the body, and maybe the heart will catch up. And Joan's not alone. Many of us keep spinning on this wheel for one simple reason. We are not bodies with a soul. We are souls with a body. When we pursue health transformation with a body first, soul second mentality, wellness turns into a treadmill, more striving, more comparison, more exhaustion, and still never enough. Picture a car. You can spend years, thousands of dollars repainting it, buying new tires, upgrading the rims, but if the engine is corroded and running dry, it will never function the way it was designed to. Don't start with the paint, you start with the engine. And yet that's exactly how we've been taught to approach health. Our health and fitness paradigm has treated wellness as mostly physical, one-dimensional, with maybe a little bit of mental health sprinkled in. But we're not one-dimensional beings. We were designed with complexity, intention, and order. After earning 2 master's degrees in nursing, one from the top medical school in the country, the clearest picture of human health I've ever received came from my bachelor's in nursing at a small Christian college in Southeast Ohio, surrounded by cornfields and mom and pop shops. It was in those classrooms that I was taught humans are multidimensional beings, requiring an approach that addresses all 5 dimensions of our health: emotional, mental, physical, social, and spiritual. A divinely woven tapestry wherein one loose thread can unravel the whole masterpiece. Today, holistic health is often illustrated as a perfectly balanced flower. We've seen it in the textbooks. I have literally seen it in a textbook. 5 overlapping circles or 4 overlapping circles, depending on the textbook. Symmetrical, with optimal health resting neatly in the center. Friends, this is a diagram designed by someone who has never had children. Life isn't symmetrical, perfect balance isn't sustainable, and yet we exhaust ourselves chasing it. A better way to understand holistic health is to think of it like the 5 vital signs of life. If you've ever been in a hospital or watched a medical drama, you've seen a cardiac monitor. It's the little thing on the wall that beeps and makes all the annoying noises if you move too much. Well, as a nurse practitioner with over a decade in the ER, I used it regularly to get an instant snapshot of a patient's condition: their heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen saturation, respiratory rate, and temperature. The numbers fluctuate constantly, and the goal is not a static state, rather staying within a healthy range. But when one vital sign drifts out of that healthy range, over time, it will negatively impact all of the others. Let's take oxygen, for example. Normal is roughly 94 to 100%. Drop below that, and at first you might not notice. But over time, the heart rate will go up as the heart works harder to pump oxygen to the organs. Breathing increases as the body seeks more air. Blood pressure rises and might eventually fall under the stress. And the temperature will reach critical levels, eventually causing the whole system to fail. Well, the same is true of the 5 dimensions of health. Let's take emotional health for an example, a dimension that most doctors could not accurately describe. Emotional health, your ability to recognize, process, and express what you feel, can quietly fall out of a healthy range. When feelings are ignored or suppressed, at first we stay busy, we power through, we distract ourselves, but eventually the ripples will appear. Our relationships feel strained, our minds race with anxiety or self-criticism, we feel distant from God, and our bodies begin manifesting what our hearts never processed. That's emotional health, impacting mental, social, spiritual, and physical health. These are the intricate connections that the health and fitness industry has missed, and I am telling you, even the top medical school in the country is not teaching us these connections. So we try to make sense of them on our own. We buy more books, join the next promising program, chase another hack, eat this, avoid that, more cardio, no less cardio, actually fasted cardio, lift heavy weights but not too heavy, count calories, scratch that, track macros. We have more information than ever, yet statistically speaking, we're more anxious, more burnt out, and with more chronic disease than ever. And it is because God did not design you as a body built to perform. He created you as a soul meant to flourish. A healthy body is not the destination. A healthy body is the vehicle, a tool that allows you to live out your purpose, to enjoy God, to glorify Him forever with more confidence, energy, and freedom. And living that way with peace instead of pressure, it is not as complicated as the health industry has made it, nor is it elusive. Modern medicine treats disease. The fitness industry tries to prevent it. Well, Rise, Revive, Fit begins where both stop, at the heart. If you want the kind of transformation that you have been striving for in body, mind, and soul, you need a holistic fitness plan that starts with the heart. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Before you change your fitness plan, you need to change your posture. Before you chase a number, you need to check your narrative. And before you push your body, you need to tend your soul. Because when the heart is cared for, your choices get clearer, your habits become more steady, and your body stops feeling like the enemy and becomes a partner in the purpose that God is calling you to on this side of eternity. This is why I built Rise, Revive, Fit, a proprietary 6-week holistic fitness program designed to help women get strong in body, mind, and soul. Rooted in scripture and backed by science, the revival system is intentionally designed to strengthen the whole person, helping you lose inches, gain strength, and restore vitality in body, mind, and soul, one sustainable step at a time. In week 1, before we talk about metabolism, workouts, or numbers, we begin where all lasting transformation starts, the mind. Week 1, renew your mind with emotional intelligence training, learning how to clinically recognize, process, and respond to emotions with wisdom instead of reactivity. You'll learn how your thoughts shape your emotions and your emotions drive your behaviors, including how you eat, move, rest, and care for yourself. Week 2, reset your metabolism. This week, we introduce our proprietary whole fuel method, a strategic blend of whole food nutrition, intermittent fasting, and macro tracking. You'll learn how to nourish your body in a way that supports energy, hormones, and long-term sustainability without restriction, guilt, or fear. There's no food elimination, only food freedom, empowered by education. You'll also receive personalized nutrition coaching and in-app feedback, so you're supported every step of the way and never left guessing. Week 3, we restore what most women are chronically deprived of, sleep. Week 3, restore your sleep. Through our sensory sleep rehab system, you'll learn how to heal your circadian rhythm, regulate stress, and sharpen mental clarity so that you can rest well, and rise energized. Ladies, rest is not a luxury. It's a biological and spiritual necessity. Without it, no amount of willpower can carry you through. From a foundation of rest, we build strength. Week 4, remodel your body. With our body composition tool, you'll set a science-backed, medically sound fitness goal tailored to your unique body so you can feel confident you're stewarding your health, preventing disease, and living well without relying on the scale. Through efficient 20-minute at-home workouts and neat ways, that's non-exercise activity thermogenesis, neat ways to burn more calories and shed inches without living in a gym. At its core, the Revival System addresses all 5 dimensions of health: emotionally replacing reaction with reflection, mentally cultivating peace by shifting your narrative from fear to faith, physically moving, nourishing, and resting from gratitude, not shame, socially strengthening life-giving relationships with authentic community, and spiritually, the foundation, anchoring your identity and purpose in Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ alone. Because until you rise confident in who you are and whose you are, no amount of progress will ever feel like enough. Joan, she did not need another program to change her body. She needed a plan for her heart. Not more strategies to remodel the vehicle, but the right strategies to revive the engine. Strategies centered on the truth that you are not defined by your reflection, but by the Creator whom you reflect. It's time to redefine health with fitness that starts with the heart. And here's the surprising shift. When the mind is renewed and the heart is restored, the physical results that you have been chasing after often follow. If you have not registered yet, now is your moment. Head to www.riserevivefit.com. Welcome to Rise Revive Fit, where fitness starts with the heart. Let's rise.